This is Dominic Hand here, back with the Overhead Athletic Institute. Today we're going to talk about how to minimize excessive early glove side rotation, therefore helping you stay closed in your throw, which is going to help you move in more efficient patterns and also improve your velocity. So we've made a video here in the past about 4 drills that you can use to help stay closed. Today we're going to kind of touch on those things, improve it, and also throw in a couple new drills that you can go ahead and add into your workout or into your throwing that you can use to help you stay closed a little bit better. So the first drill here that we're going to go ahead and do is making sure that our front elbow is up and that we're rotated away from the target before we go ahead and start our throw. All right, so making sure we're set into a good position is of the utmost importance when making sure that we're closed or rotated away from the target. Many times we see people starting with their glove hands down, glove hands below the plane of the shoulder, or just straight onto the target without getting rotated away from the target actually. So what we're going to actually do is make sure that when we get set, we go ahead and kick our butt back and get into a good forward hinge position. We're going to go ahead and get our front elbow up. So we want it to be faced kind of towards, if you're on the mound and you're a right-handed thrower, kind of towards the third base line. First baseline if you're a left-handed thrower, but we want to get that front elbow here and actually rotate and try to show like our left shoulder blade if we're a right-handed thrower, right shoulder blade if we're a left-handed thrower towards the plate. All right, so we're going to rotate this way, and then we're going to go ahead and go back to our IR apex throw that we went over in our first video, where we're starting with that elbow up right here, hand out in front of the head, starting at that 30 to 40 degree angle in relation to the ground right here. And then we're going to start right here, hold this ball right here, make sure we're rotating away from the target. And then as we step to throw, we're maintaining this position for as long as we can. All right, so as we step, we're staying closed, and then we come through to throw. So another new drill that we can do here to help us get into that closed position or work into that position is getting set, but instead of starting with that glove hand up, we're going to start with our glove hand down. All right, we're going to start right here. We still want to get rotated away from the target. And then with this one, you can really do this one from any of our positions that we've shown in any of our videos, whether it's the IR apex, the ER apex, down here at position 5, wherever it may be. The big thing we're focusing on here is more so the front side, not so much the arm. All right, so if you're more of a novice thrower, you haven't really gotten our mechanics down or where you're supposed to be at foot strike, maybe start in a position more like position 2 or position 3, or if you're a little more further along, then you can maybe start in a position like position 5 or even position 6 here. All right, so when we start, we're going to get rotated away from the target, get our hand into position. I'm going to go from position 6 here, glove hand down, and then as we step, we have to make sure that we bring that elbow up as we go to throw. All right, we don't want to bring the hand far away. We want to keep it in close so that we can rotate at a higher speed. All right, start with the glove hand down, rotate. As we step, glove hand comes up. Another augmentation or addition you can use for this drill is to go ahead and grab a plyo ball. I got a 1-pounder here. You can use a 2-pound. You're going to go ahead and toss it in your glove hand. All right, hold it in the glove. All right, and so you're going to do the same drill. All right, starting with the glove hand down, bringing the hand up. But now this little bit of extra weight is going to make it a little more uncomfortable for you to get your hand out this way, far away from your center of rotation. As we know, it's harder to hold a weight out here than it would be in here. All right, so grab a little pound weight. All right, go right here, go through your drill, and make sure as we flip that elbow up, that hand's getting underneath the elbow and that it's staying in close to your body and that it's not getting out too far away. So last drill here, we're going to focus more on the lower half. All right, we're going to learn how to load up through our back hip a little bit better, which will help us stay closed and delay our pelvic rotation as we go ahead and move towards our target. All right, so we're going to start here. We're going to go ahead and lift up that front leg. All right, we're going to sit back, getting ourselves into a good forward lean. All right, and then we're going to rotate our hip, try to show our back hip towards the target. All right, now this position is very important because it allows us to actually properly load the rotational aspect of our glutes. All right, if you don't have the hip internal rotation or the glute strength to be able to hold this position, that's a precursor for this. So you have to make sure that you get your strength up and you improve your flexibility, or else you're not going to be able to hold this position efficiently throughout the throw. So when we get here, we're going to go ahead and rotate, almost think about turning our heel towards the target, all right, as we try to show our back hip or our back pocket towards the target. All right, I'm going to go from position 2 here, glove hand down. Make sure as we go, we're trying to hold this position here as we flip up our glove hand to go to throw. So you can go ahead and add in these couple drills or these couple little changes that'll make a huge difference in helping you stay closed and rotated away from the target. You can also go check out our previous video that has more novice drills, and then these are more so additions to those drills that you can do to help you continue to move into the direction of staying close towards your target, which is going to help you not only delay your pelvic and thoracic rotation, but also improve your velocity and delay these contractions until the very end of the throw. All right, if you need more specific interventions, which we'd like to do with our athletes, we'd have to have you come in, take a look, and give you a baseball-specific movement assessment to understand what drills would be best for you. So if you need that, go ahead and check out our website and get scheduled for an evaluation today. We'll see you in the next one.